So how's dry January going for everybody if you're doing it?
My dry January started today. I got on, I got on, I got on the
It is
plane
10 in the
yesterday.
morning, and my dry January starts now, officially now.
Noon.
Yeah, no, right in this moment. I got on the plane yesterday and was like, give me, and I was in premium class, so I got free alcohol. I was like,
Hell
give me
yeah.
2 bottles of gin. We're just
Oh,
doing this right now.
you
It's been
went
a month.
full grandma.
Yeah, so it starts now. I feel great. I feel awesome. I'm dry.
Love it.
I was literally bodying tequila last night while I was doing laundry. So I am not doing dry January. I was like, you know what? In order for me to get this massive pile of laundry done, tequila.
You got to keep it
Hey.
interesting somehow.
Honestly, you do.
Exactly.
You do.
I guess I'm doing the opposite of dry January, but I am doing cry January, which is where you just cry every day.
Yes.
I'm here for that.
In a way, it makes you dry.
Okay? There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Hello and welcome to
Good for you.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you.
Good for you, a podcast about the things we ghosted, the purchases that haunt us, and an extension of the cusp. I'm Michelle Pelizon, your unhinged witch in charge.
What's Up, What's Up? And I'm Wallace, your co-host. We're here with the team. We got
Janelle, she's here. I'm here. I'm in the building. And by building, I mean house. It's here.
What's up, witches? It's Stacy.
we got the whole squad.
Rolling deep today.
Guys, should we jump into Bestie? Are you okay?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I'm okay. I
Who's our
shaved off
bestie this
half
week?
my eyebrows. So I don't know if I'm doing okay.
Stacey, you can be our bestie. Are you okay? What does one do after shaving off? Do you put castor oil? Do you just let it be? I think they look great from here, by the way.
Yeah.
I have unhinged arches. My eyebrows are super like villain arch. So when I have my full brow, it's really hard for me to do lots of like fun eye makeup because my brow cuts off so much of my lid space. So every now and then, specifically when I watch RuPaul, I just shave them off and then it allows me to just have like more canvas. Yeah.
More canvas.
That's brilliant.
Who
I
needs
think
the
that's brilliant.
brow?
Yeah. Plus also I find Spock
think
really
overgrow-
hot. Spock brows.
There you go.
Wait, did you know that they're trying to bring pencil thin brows back?
Yeah, I
like
was
people
just
are.
gonna say.
Dear
it's
God,
about
no, let it
time
die.
Well, it's about time for the swing in the opposite direction of the full brow.
I resist it. I do not want it. I do not
I
claim
do
that
not
energy.
consent.
And do you know what else they're bringing back in? And honestly, the bestie of the week, I think, is to blame for this. Hip hugger jeans. Low-rise
No.
hip hugger jeans.
Yes, okay.
I have an entire folder on my
can't-
phone of
why?
screenshots because I'm like, this is so triggering, activating, traumatizing. What the fuck is going on? I Am Gia has like an entire collection that's just like hip hugger, ruched fronts, like weird rhinestone clasps. Like I am so triggered. My grade 7 self is like crying, throwing up. It's not fun.
Okay, but you know what I am
Okay.
digging? Because I just did a Google search are the hip hugger thong cutouts. You know, like Nanny from
Julia Fox.
Degrassi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we are Bestie Are You Okay of the week, Julia Fox. 1, she okay? 2, is she the fashion icon for hip hugger jeans? Maybe.
Yikes.
Not the fashion icon we need, but the fashion icon we might deserve, you know?
The new muse.
So
I mean-
I did watch Uncut Gems. For whatever reason, I could not remember her. And I had to be reminded. My brother reminded me that she was in Uncut Gems. What else does she do? Is she also a model?
She's a model.
Well,
For being her.
good for her.
You know?
Good for her. I feel like she has to be okay, right? She's getting a lot of attention.
She's living her dream, she says. Like Cinderella story or something?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
Like-
great. Dream big.
I feel like I recently saw one of the blind item people on TikTok saying that like this is like while yes, there is this genuine inspiration connection happening, it is less romantic and more creatively muse based. That she is like his muse and like it's not the romantic relationship that the media is making it out to be.
We buried the lead. For those who don't know who Julia Fox is, she was recently spotted out and has been spotted out with Kanye West, both decked in Balenciaga. Kanye then like art directed a photo shoot with Julia Fox at a restaurant. I can't remember which restaurant they were at, like in public. Pulled those images to Interview Mag, and Interview put them up, kind of like almost like the paparazzi to whatever pipeline, but celebrities just like kind of losing the middleman. And
I think we're all being trolled.
Agreed.
I don't understand it. And we all just kind of keep falling for it. I'm going to need Kanye West to stop making white women his muses.
I was going to say, I think that is very interesting that that's the direction that he's gone in.
I want to always support Kanye. I'm not going to lie, even though he's really controversial and he says and does some really stupid shit. I do think that outside of his political beliefs, there's a lot of things that he says that I really resonate with. And I think that he's genuine in a lot of those regards. I do think he's bipolar. I think that attributes to some of his mania, but we all have some shit happening and going on, not to belittle that. So I don't judge him for that or dispose of Kanye for that. However, it's getting harder and harder these days to stand by him. And it's frustrating. And, it is what it is, I guess. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna move on.
I heard a pretty fascinating theory that the Jenner Kardashian sort of empire wanted him to enter into a 5150 and he refused. And that's when the media machine sort of started pushing their empire kind of started pushing for him and Kim to separate because he was like, I'm not giving you any power over any of my work. And he refused.
Well, he is unhinged, and I would imagine any component that they can't control would be very disturbing to them. So that makes a lot of sense. I also want to ask, does Balenciaga sponsor Kanye West? Is that what's happening?
Bring this divorce.
Yeah.
It's sponsoring
okay, yes,
divorce.
I think so.
Kanye,
I
it's
think
outfitting
that's literally
both of them.
I think that's literally what's happening.
Yeah.
What world are we living in? We are in the future, and I hate it.
Also, I think that they all think we're stupid.
What a moron. It's Christ.
We are stupid.
But I'm saying,
I'm fucking dumb. And we're still talking about them.
That's true.
I mean, we're exhausted of hearing about them. They're they're everywhere, but I don't know. They're the most famous people in the world.
Yeah, we're forced to talk about them whether we like it or not.
I think there's this opposite energy of I did not want to talk about this at all, but I'm talking about it clearly, and clearly I have feelings.
Fair.
And I think that there's just as much charge behind the feeling of this is annoying to me. I don't want to talk about this. Why are we always talking about this? As there is, oh my God, let's talk about this. So it's exactly. I'm not really neutral in it. I wish I was, but yeah, I had the feelings are still there. There's still charge there in either direction. And so I feel like all of us land on one side or the other. There's the very the 2% of the world who are actually neutral.
And the thing one of the things about both, I feel like Kim and what Julia have been quoted as that I think is super interesting is oh my God, it's every girl's dream being with Kanye at the beginning when it comes to buying them a whole new wardrobe.
Well, here's the thing. I will say this, just on the fashion tip. If there was somebody who came into my life, man, woman, non-binary, I don't care, and they wanted to dress me and they were good at it, I bring it on.
No, totally. And there's no hate. I don't have hate towards it or shade.
The fact that he went to Shia LaBeouf's house and just stole his entire wardrobe is so weird.
Wait, what?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Shia LaBeouf was interviewed and someone was like, oh, so you and Kanye are friends? And he's like, yeah, so weird. I got a call from Kanye one day being like, hey, I respect you. I love your work. And Kanye went over to Shia's house. They jammed. They did some creative, whatever the fuck two mentally ill people do when they're jamming out, making art together. And
two extremely unhinged
public people who have been very open about their struggles.
One very abusive.
Very abusive.
Yeah. And then Kanye was like, hey, do you mind if I check out your closet? And Shia was like, yeah, sure. And Kanye went in and was like, do you mind if I take some of this? And Shia was like, yeah. And Kanye just cleared him out and took all of his fucking
Okay, he was stealing his essence.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, weird. Kanye West is
well, okay, Julia Fox, honestly, I feel like Besties is thriving.
Yeah, more than fine. Thriving.
As long as she's in on the narrative, as long as she's consenting to whatever power play is happening with Kanye West and whatever story is being they're spinning up together, I say Bestie's thriving and go off.
Yeah, as long as she's safe, good for her.
Good for her.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
On to Haunted Cart. So this week, actually, this has been a haunted cart, sexy, unique scam that I have been following for a while.
Mashup.
Yeah.
Remix.
Remix. Okay, do you guys remember when I sent you a picture in the group text, where I was standing in line at Erewhon and I was like, this packaging is gorgeous. Do you guys know about this product? Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Okay, so the product was called Ion Intelligence of Nature. It is Gorgina. It is, the branding is just on point. This week, I got a hot tip. I had added this to my cart. You know, I gotta try this at some point, but I just didn't go back to it because I haven't been there on in a while. I got a hot tip this week from one of our listeners that Ion is potentially a sexy, unique scam. And I said, what? Let me do some research. So let me just tell you what Ion is. It is a liquid sort of supplement situation, 32 ounces for $72. Now, what do you think is in a liquid supplement that's supposed to give you immune function, digestive help, mental clarity, a boosted metabolism, improved mood? Like, what do you think would be some of the ingredients in a product like that?
Mushrooms.
Gold.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, there are two ingredients. One is purified water, and the other is humic extract from ancient soil. Ancient soil is capitalized as a proper noun, as if we're supposed to know her. And I was like, wait, sorry. The only two ingredients in this thing are extract of soil, so dirt, and water, and it's $72. I must be reading this wrong. I continue on the website. I go to the FAQs, and some of the questions are like, is a little bit of sediment, dirty sediment at the bottom of my bottle normal? And they're like, yeah, sediment's normal. Dirt is normal.
That is what it is. Dirt water.
And then I keep reading because I'm like, wait, what is this? Is supposed to like literally make you a better person in every way, shape, or form. Supposed to give you perfect poops and also improve your mood and get rid of your depression. Like what kind of special
ordering immediately?
Right. What special dirt is this? It's not even like dirt. It's not like mud. It's
dirt.
It's not bacteria. It's a family of molecules made by bacteria, which is why there are health benefits. And like, you know, things, bacteria can like off gas oxygen, you know, like that could be like literally a family of molecules made by bacteria that could be describing oxygen. So I think that this is 100% a sexy, unique, potentially placebo scam.
I was gonna say everything's a placebo. I think we're moving into a world where like people are just creating placebos, and it's all about belief.
Wait. But the thing is, we've been in that world. We just didn't know it.
Yikes!
Placebo's the strongest drug out there, man. Yeah,
dun, dun, dun.
People been doing that.
As I was reading the side effects, because it says like children, don't overdose children on this supplement. Jesus. And like for very sensitive adults, like be extremely careful. And it's like, what is going to happen if you drink a little bit of dusty water? Like what could possibly happen? And they say the side effects are tiredness, headache, bloating or gas, bowel changes, feeling uncomfortable. And that just made me wonder, like, wait, if by reading this, am I like putting it in my unconscious mind that I'm going to have all these symptoms when I drink this dirt? If I inevitably try this like dirt water, is it all just a scam?
Yeah. I also feel like those are the same side effects of drinking California tap water. So who knows what's really in the bottle?
It's your poison. Free or $72 a bottle.
Just get it from the kitchen.
Did I or didn't I just order a $16 6-day sample of the product while we were speaking?
Yes, you did.
No, you did not. Okay, so how many days? How many days is it?
A 6-day sample.
Okay, and so a serving size is like 1/8 of a teaspoon. So you're gonna get like a tablespoon of this expensive dirt water. I can't wait for you to try it. I do also definitely want to try it, and I didn't know that there was a $6 6-day option. So Wallace, I'm probably gonna follow in your footsteps.
I think for me it's the ancient soil part.
This is some prehistoric.
Where did they get it?
Yeah, does it say?
Like where in the world?
What do you guys think? Sexy, unique scam?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's legit?
I need to not be scammed by it. I need it to work.
You need this placebo to work.
I'm highly skeptical. Things that just like charge an incredible amount of money for very few ingredients are already, there's this like natural energy of like exclusivity.
I think the dupe for this product could just be when it rains and your gutters are like filled with forbidden chocolate milk. You can just like put a water bottle in the gutter and like scoop that up, and there you go. Same. There's your dupe.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Janelle,
Yeah.
you want to
Okay,
tell
great.
us about your scam buy but would still buy?
My scam buy but would still buy is the Circle water bottle from TikTok, Le TikTok. Really have you not seen this? Because it's every
No.
ad on.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please describe it to me.
Oh my
I
god!
looked
Every
it up and I was like, this
influencer.
looks like something I would buy at like the checkout aisle at
You
like
know what?
Marshalls.
Eventually, it will make it there. Eventually, it will make it there. The Circle water bottle is a water bottle that comes with these flavor filters, and they're zero sugar, zero calorie. Some of them, like, it's like sweetened with stevia, and then there's this other sweetener chemical that's probably really bad for you that they use in some of them. And then some of them aren't sweetened at all, they're just flavors. But it's a turn dial, so you can turn up the level of flavor on the bottle. And the really cool thing about it is that the top can actually fit on any like standard water bottle, like thermos bottle. So like I could just buy the top or just and buy the filters, and I don't need the actual bottle. But I bought the whole thing. I bought the bottle. I bought the filters. I think I got like 12 flavors. I went ham my first time around. It was a late night purchase, and it wasn't that expensive. I paid like $40 for like the bottle was like 20, and then all the filters I think were like $3 each, $3 or $4 each. And they have flavors. Oh, okay. And here's the other thing. It's separated into 4 categories. So there are life sips, and the life sips are the ones that like have vitamin B and like energy or some other shit in it. And then there is fit sips, and fit sips are I think electrolytes, like they are electrolytes filled ones. And then there is coffee sip or something sip where it's like all coffee flavored, right? So it's like I'm gonna drink hazelnut coffee flavored water.
Oh my god.
Ooh, oh no.
Coffee is bean water.
That sounds
Coffee is
awful.
water. Coffee is water.
Yeah, I should have talked it out before I bought it, but I bought it. I'm really excited about it. And I'll let you know how all the flavors go. Apparently, I've watched a lot. Listen, I research. I do research before I buy things. I don't just panic buy most of the time, unless they're clothes. But like when it's an item, I do watch a lot of YouTube reviews. I do like a lot of like Yelp review, like things like that. So I watched a good amount of YouTube reviews, and the people's reaction was really, it was strong. It was a solid reaction. Like they really loved the flavors of these things.
It was a solid reaction.
It was
Positive.
solid reviews. And technically you're still just drinking water. Moral of the story is I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
I mean, if there was a version of this with Element, which I feel like not sponsored, we talk about constantly. I'm waiting for a delivery so I can drink water again. If there was a version of this with Element, I'd be sold. So I feel you.
Yeah, the electrolyte one is kind of like that's the similar, like that's the comparison. Like there's like a shit ton of electrolytes. There's some sodium, so I feel like that is kind of like their version of Element. Yeah, I'm really
It's
excited. I got
modern.
a pear flavor. I got green apple. I got fruit
Ew.
punch. I got pineapple.
I have
Sorry,
a question.
Everything is reminding me of flavored vodka.
Oh, ew. Oh,
Cotton
God.
candy, whipped cream. Okay, so wait, this is like Crystal Light, right? Or or
Yeah.
Element or anything, right? But instead of they're like, no, Crystal Light is too hard. It is too hard to undo that single serving, put it in a water bottle. You know what we should do? We should make it so you just have to put the lid on and then twist it, and it'll drop out that Crystal Light for you, so you never have to open a Crystal Light ever again. Is that basically
Exactly? That's exactly what it is. And you get 164 ounces of like serving basically per filter, which is a lot. It's like it like works out to like something like 80 cents every, I think,
That's
like
a
12
lot.
ounces. And so yeah, and then the flavor like obviously like starts slower. I guess the only drawback is once you open up a filter bag, this is what I saw in the reviews, and it makes sense. You don't know what flavor it is. So like you either need to keep that flavor in your water bottle, or you need to like put it in another bag. You need to put it back in the same bag, but you also you can only use it once you take it out of the filter water. It's good for like 5 days. But that could be fun.
Yeah.
That could be like a choose your own adventure water kind of morning, you know?
That's like a Jelly Belly's, like, is it earwax or is it buttered popcorn?
Yeah.
Both are gross in my
Exactly.
opinion, but you know.
It's like some roulette.
Wow. I really thought when you explained this water bottle, it was going to be a water bottle that was a circle.
Me too.
It is round.
It's like,
I
that
mean,
sounds cool. It doesn't sound like it's hurting anyone. Sounds great.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if anything,
Great.
maybe it's like actually more waste free.
The filters are recyclable.
Fuck yeah.
That was also a thing about buying it. So
Circle water, just saving the planet.
I'm just so shocked. I thought everybody was getting those ads on TikTok.
No.
The algorithm and its laser focused specificity is terrifying and also awesome. Like, God, you know.
But like, how did TikTok know I was not drinking water? That's what I want to know now.
The only ads I get on TikTok are for fucking leggings.
Leggings.
Interesting.
And like, it's all different types of leggings, but it is every single ad is either like pet hair resistant leggings, winter leggings, booty leggings,
wedgie leggings.
Wedgie leggings.
Yeah.
No,
is that the ones that give you the butt?
You can't not look at that butt when it walks by you.
No,
you can't look away.
And it's the stitching.
The ruched butthole.
Yeah.
They figured out. They were like, human biology says that everyone will turn their heads when you walk by and wear these leggings.
Well, when your butt's munching on your leggings, like, are you okay? Like, does that hurt? It seems like it's like abrasive.
I don't like it.
All of the ads were like women wearing them in the house, like doing just like regular chores or taking care of the kids, and them being like, "My husband doesn't know I got these."
Yeah.
And then the husband or the boyfriend would walk in, and it would be like, it would be candid, right? So like there'd be a camera hidden somewhere, and the husband and boyfriend would walk in, and they would start talking to the wife, and the wife would be like, have their back turned to them, or they would bend over, and the husband would be like, if they would like stop in their tracks and like stop whatever they were saying, they'd be like, "Whoa, when did you get these?" And I'm like, is this how we're selling things now? Is this what we're doing? She needs to work out. Go let her work out in those pants. That's what they're for. Like, what is happening?
That brings up like a repressed memory of like being in high school and wearing like a jean skirt and like bending over in front of your crush, hoping that they would catch your, cute little underbutt or something. I don't know. I went to a
Oh my God, Michelle.
So,
I know. I was like, damn, girl.
You guys, have I told you how at my Catholic high school, we weren't allowed to wear skirts anymore because girls weren't wearing underwear and we had to walk up 5 flights of stairs in our at our school.
Yo.
So they got revoked my sophomore year of high school. We had to wear skorts instead, which is a real.
Here's what I know. Who discovered that girls weren't wearing underwear? And who discovered it enough that they had to make a rule about it?
Right. I know. I don't know. That wasn't me. I wasn't allowed to hem my skirts, unfortunately, so I had to roll mine because I'm also a small person. So they would always go down like below my knee, which is the opposite of sexy. It's like very librarian. But
I love the commando audacity,
That's bold.
I don't think I started going commando until I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
I would never dare.
And
when I'm not wearing underwear, I'm very self-conscious, but also like if I'm wearing a skirt, I feel like I sweat. I actually feel like I sweat more. And if I'm wearing pants, that's just uncomfortable. I don't want my, vagina rubbing up against the material. So I wish I could. That sounds like a lovely life to live.
No, I had a few years of going commando. It was great.
Yeah.
I only have gone commando when the outfit requires it. Like when I'm like, oh, there is no shapewear in the world that won't be seen by this. Like I just have to rock it with no like total naked underneath. But if you got a juicy puss, that is always my fear. That you're gonna like sit down and then you're gonna stand up and you're just gonna be like, cute.
The oven is self-cleaning again. It ran a wash cycle. I didn't do it. I don't know.
I've just been having so much circle water that I'm hydrated.
Very hydrated.
Popping in here with a little quick update. Janelle has been drinking her circle water for the past 24 hours since the recording, and she has some thoughts. So we thought we couldn't let you go without hearing them.
Yeah, I've taken 2 sips today. Not of whole water, like just of this water, of circle water. I actually think I just prefer regular water. But this is good. It's okay. And by that, I mean, I've only taken 2 sips and I'm trying to stay positive.
So would you say buy it?
If you have the disposable income and you just like gadgety, weird things. No, yeah, don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. You don't have to do it. It's okay. Just put some stevia and some Crystal Light in your water or some Kool-Aid drops and you'll be fine. I promise. Yeah, it's going to be great.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
This is the moment where we discuss a raw dog theory. And what do we have this week? Stacey, I believe you had one.
Yeah, I was pretty distraught on TikTok to learn that high-end mascara may be a sexy, unique scam.
I'm thrown down for this one. I would agree. I have been going through months and months and months of trying many different mascaras. And my friend sent me a $5 mascara on Amazon. And she was like, you will never need to buy anything ever again. Although I haven't bought it yet, but it's in the cupboard.
I was going to say, which one is it? Is it telescopic?
No, not that one. I don't know what that is.
So, okay, Courtney Hart is a celebrity makeup artist. Does a lot of like editorial makeup. I follow her on TikTok. Great product reviews as a makeup like snob. I consume a lot of her content. And she put up a hill that she would die on. And she was like, I have tried every single mascara under the sun. And she was like, I got to tell you, like your $45 mascara is no better than the $5 mascara from the drugstore. And she essentially said that in her experience, any drugstore mascara that works for you is just as good as like, she was like the Dior, the Chanel, the like none of those are going to be better performing than the drugstore, which to me, I have been buying $45 mascara for, I don't know, 10 years and I am distraught.
Wow. I have a theory on this. I know that Janelle also has some thoughts because I could see the eyebrows going. I could see her shaking her head. So I want to hear the dissent.
Well, I don't know if this is considered high end. I actually got this for free at BeautyCon like a few years ago. Is Hourglass mascara. I actually took it on set one day because I was like, I don't trust any other mascara ever in the world, and left it. Like the makeup artist like didn't give it back, and I didn't think to give it back, and I was like devastated for a good couple of weeks. But depending on the brush, you're right, it does not matter. But not all brushes are made the same.
They're not. I mean, I have been a voluminous L'Oreal mascara. That's my brand that I use. I have good hair all over my body. So I have good eyelashes. I have hair everywhere indiscriminately. So my eyelashes are something I've never very #blessed, haven't had to worry about. And that's my favorite mascara. But I just bought a YSL mascara because it was like on sale. And it's fucking great. And I like it a lot. And I reach for it a lot. But I feel like I reach for it because I like want to feel fancy. You know? Not because it necessarily performs better. And then I really like the Kosas clean mascara, but I like the wand. I think that's why I like it.
I, like you, I'm a very hairy person. I have a lot of it. My eyelashes are long and curled, and like I try not to say it out loud too much because people don't like to hear it, but I have great lashes. And for me, I also have really oily skin. So for me, it's actually the transfer that I'm looking for. If I put mascara on and an hour later, I have it all over my eyelids, that's a fail. So for me, it's actually I look for that formula, but it's one of those tough things that like, I've spent the money, I've done the expensive one. Right now I'm using the Pat McGrath Fetishize, which for a $42 mascara, it's buildable. It doesn't transfer, but I feel like I've only had it for 4 weeks, and I feel like it's already like drying out and getting quite clumpy, and I don't wear it every day. And like, I think that's also a piece of this that this makeup artist Courtney Hart was saying, is that like your mascara goes bad so fast that like spending the money on it.
I was gonna say, do you think that the graph of like how gross you are and how much you ignore hygiene increases for the more that you spend on your mascara? Because you're like, this mascara is 6 months old and it smells like feet, but it was $45 as opposed to like the $4 mascara that you get at the drugstore that you're like, okay, this needs to go because it's been 3 months or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
I do like the Great Lash one, and I'm also convinced it's the exact same formula and brush as the Glossier one.
Oh, totally.
You know, I wanted, like, I did like the Lash Slick. I did, but it only worked for me when I wanted like a no makeup look.
That's why I like it.
Now I use the Butter London double decker mascara, and that one, oh fuck baby, revs my engine. It is so good.
I have to take back everything I felt at the beginning of this thing because I just looked up the
Retract
price
all
for
the
my.
statements.
This is not a hill I will die on. Actually, I will go live on this hill.
This is not. I'm thriving on this hill. I'm right now using Maybelline Colossal.
Oh yeah,
and
that
it's
one's good.
$7, and I love it.
My hack is I always buy the mini version of any mascara. I never buy a full size mascara tube
I agree.
because, and then it's always cheaper, $7 to $10, and then you don't feel bad about throwing it away in 3 months when it goes bad. And you don't ever get to the bottom of mascara like in a healthy amount of time. At least I don't. So that's my hack. Same thing with eyeliner. I always buy the mini version because like liquid eyeliner can go bad.
So what's the final vote on mascara?
Go for the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Go for the cheapie.
I
buy 5.
I think if it feels good on your lashes and you're like not sensitive to smells, like if they don't put like weird additives in it, I think cheap is the way.
We should all pick our favorite mascara and we should give away all 4, and then the winner can tell us who's their favorite.
Oh, baby, I love a competition.
A contest? A bracket?
I love that.
Okay, I'm looking alive. I'm feeling good.
I love that. How do I submit?
Yeah.
Oh, the way that you can submit to win our 4 favorite mascaras, which we will let you know, is by reviewing this podcast on Apple Podcasts. So go ahead and leave us a review. We'll announce the winner at the end of next week's episode, and that means we have to select this week's winner.
Oh,
yes, amazing! I just sent in my review.
Actually, and our winner is
Sarah Ray.
Oh my God, Sarah!
Thanks for your review, Sarah.
Oh my God,
Sarah!
Good for you, Sarah.
Good for you.
Sarah Ray, to claim your prize, just DM Good For You Pod on Instagram. And Sarah Ray, you get the Kosas Brow Pop. Congratulations. You're going to have bushy, gorgeous brows. Gorgeous girls have gorgeous brows. So make sure that you DM the Good For You Pod and let us know that won so we can send you your prize.
Well, that's it, ladies, gents, and non-binary folks. Thanks for listening.
Have a good summer.
Buy a Circle water bottle. Stay hydrated out there in the streets. And don't change ever.
Or do.
Or do. No judgment.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
It's a full-time job to